Saudi Arabia has just thrown out the rule book. What they're doing isn't about building another city. It's about reshaping the future. Think about it. Skyscrapers stretching for miles, man-made mountains that can actually make snow in the desert, and even a floating industrial hub set right in the Red Sea. And the most shocking part? This isn't a dream anymore, it's already underway. This isn't just some concept drawing of the line. What we're looking at is one of the most daring projects the modern world has ever attempted. And there's a reason the whole world has its eyes on Saudi Arabia right now. Let's start with the project that has completely changed how people think about cities. The Line. The Line is not your typical city. It's a massive, 170 kilometers long, mirror-covered megastructure running across the desert. There are no roads, no cars, only high-speed transit and advanced AI systems connecting everything in minutes. It's planned to house 9 million people, all stacked vertically, living in a zero-emission environment. Step outside your door and within a 5-minute walk you'd have everything: schools, shops, parks, offices, while still being surrounded by green spaces. And here's the big one. The entire city is set to run on 100% renewable energy. The Line sounds almost unbelievable, but construction is already happening. Still, reality is catching up with the plan. At first, it was supposed to be 170 kilometers long and hold 9 million people by 2045. But now, reports suggest only 2.4 kilometers may be finished by 2030. That's less than 2% of the original goal. The reasons? Huge engineering hurdles, runaway costs, and the sheer size of what they're trying to achieve. But even with just 2.4 kilometers, what's being built is unlike anything else on Earth, and it's not just on paper. In the hidden marina zone, 4 major sections, modules 45, 46, 47, and 48 are already taking shape. Module 45 is furthest along, with its foundations and above-ground structures starting to rise. Module 46 is close behind, where more than 5,500 piles have been driven deep into the ground using low-carbon concrete, part of the biggest pile-driving project anywhere in the world. Across the site, everything is being built with advanced tech automated equipment, GPS-guided machines, and smart drilling systems ensuring accuracy. Module 47 is still in the excavation stage, while Module 48 has its site prepped, but is clearly behind, with no cranes or trucks yet to push excavation forward. At the same time, the world's largest dewatering system is working non-stop, 24/7, to control the enormous flow of water underground. This system uses over 500 wells and thousands of sensors to keep construction moving. Meanwhile, tunnel boring machines are already carving out the path for the spine and electric, high-speed rail that will eventually run the entire 170 kilometers length of the line. Beyond just building cities, Neom is also creating a huge renewable energy network. Massive solar farms, wind parks, and even the world's largest green hydrogen plant are being developed in the Oxagon zone. This project is very real, but it will take time to reach its full potential. And that's only the beginning. What Saudi Arabia has planned next is even more extraordinary. In the heart of Riyadh, inside King Salman Park, something enormous is taking shape. King Salman Park is set to become the largest urban park on the planet. But the true centerpiece is the Royal Arts Complex, spanning over 500,000 square meters. This cultural hub is bringing ambitious ideas to life with steel and stone. Designed by the world-renowned architect Ricardo Bofill, the complex blends traditional Saudi design with modern architecture. Its standout feature is a 106-meter-tall, pyramid-shaped museum destined to become an iconic landmark in Riyadh's skyline. Alongside the Pyramid Museum, visitors will find artist studios, a cultural institute with a 600-seat auditorium, and the dome, a futuristic spherical structure created to showcase Saudi talent. Progress is already visible. Satellite images and on-site footage reveal active construction across multiple areas. Steel frameworks are rising, cranes tower over the future museum, and groundwork is underway for the dome and theater buildings. Major infrastructure, including utility networks, internal roads, and landscaping, is already being installed. Even the visitors' pavilion, designed to give guests an immersive preview of the park, appears nearly finished. This isn't just a plan anymore, it's a real physical project taking shape at an impressive pace. But the ambitions don't stop there. The National Theater is set to be one of the region's most ambitious, with a 2,300-seat main hall, a 650-seat secondary theater, and 3 cinema halls. All of this is part of King Salman Park's larger, 16-square-kilometer vision of green sanctuary, aiming to plant over 1 million trees and turn Riyadh into one of the world's most livable cities. And just when you think Saudi Arabia has reached its limit, they revealed the Cube, officially called the Mukaab. This futuristic structure will soar 400 meters in height, width, and depth, big enough to fit 20 Empire State Buildings inside. Designed as an immersive city within a cube, its interior will feature advanced digital and virtual environments, including floating platforms, futuristic streets, and alternate realities, all under one massive roof. The Mukaab will be the crown jewel of Numerba, a new downtown district in Riyadh that aims to redefine urban living. According to recent reports by Design Boom and Newsweek, major construction is already underway as part of the broader Mukaab master plan. Around 86% of the excavation work for the Mukaab has already been completed, with more than 10 million cubic meters of earth moved. This careful planning is helping reduce environmental impact and minimize traffic disruption. A temporary bridge over King Khalid Road is also being built, which is expected to eliminate roughly 800,000 truck trips on public roads. Even with this impressive groundwork, the actual construction of the Mukaab itself has been slow to start. Although the project is officially scheduled for completion by 2030, many experts now think that timeline may be optimistic, as early targets have already slipped. And if you thought the Mukaab was extreme, wait until you hear about Qiddiya. This isn't just a theme park, it's a full city built entirely for entertainment, located just outside Riyadh. Spanning over 360 kilometers, Qiddiya is set to become Saudi Arabia's entertainment capital, with theme parks, sports arenas, gaming hubs, and even residential and educational areas. Construction is moving quickly. According to KDIA officials, Qiddiya is already 89% complete. Aqua Arabia Water Park is 84% finished, and the golf courses are 77% done. Roads, bridges, and underground tunnels are already in place. The city's massive gateway arch, inspired by the tall mountains, is nearly finished as well. One of the most iconic projects in Qiddiya is the Prince Mohammed bin Salman Stadium. Rising 200 meters above sea level on the Tuwait Mountains, it will seat 46,000 spectators. Built by a Spanish-Saudi collaboration, the stadium is designed to host matches for the 2034 FIFA World Cup. At the heart of the city is Six Flags Qiddiya, the first Six Flags park outside North America. Its star attraction, Falcon's Flight, is now fully installed and is set to become the world's tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster. It features a 200-meter cliff dive and speeds reaching 250 kilometers per hour. To handle the desert heat, engineers designed aerodynamic trains with cooling wheels and windshield-style covers, so riders don't need goggles. Thrill seekers won't stop there. Qiddiya also has a GCI wooden coaster called the most intense ever built, an Intamin multi-launch coaster with the highest elevated inversion, a hyper-tilt coaster, and a fast-paced more rides launch coaster, all packed into one record-breaking park. Beyond roller coasters, the city has a quarry, a massive water park with 22 attractions, including the world's tallest water coaster, the largest drop slide, and the first ever underwater ride using submersible vehicles, all set within a Desert Springs theme. For motorsport fans, the Qiddiya Grand Prix circuit is under construction. Designed by Formula One legends, it features 21 turns and a 108-meter elevation change. Once complete, it could even become the new home of the Saudi Grand Prix. Qiddiya isn't just about thrills and attractions, they're thinking long-term. Plans are already in place for residential neighborhoods, schools, and universities. And they're training Saudis to run the entire city. Over 60 students were sent to Orlando to learn theme park operations, and many of them now work across food, hospitality, HR, and attractions, helping to build a team that's already more than 400 strong to make everything run smoothly. Smart technology is everywhere. Digital tickets, real-time maps, mobile ordering, and climate-optimized shade zones are all designed to keep visitors cool, connected, and comfortable. Once fully operational, Qiddiya is expected to attract more than 48 million visitors each year, create over 325,000 jobs, and contribute 135 billion Saudi riyals to the country's economy annually. Meanwhile, Oxagon is emerging as a high-tech coastal city and logistics hub within Neom, located on the Red Sea near the Suez Canal. One of the world's busiest trade routes, Oxagon enjoys a huge strategic advantage. Satellite images show rapid development, especially at the Neom port, which recently became the first in Saudi Arabia to use fully automated, remotely controlled cranes. The port is being positioned as one of the world's most advanced terminals, supporting automation, trade, and tech-driven jobs. Terminal 1 is under development, with the goal of handling 1.5 million TEUs by 2026. The port has already achieved ISO 9012-015 certification, launched weekly feeder services with Jeddah, and opened a 46,000 square meter temperature-controlled warehouse beyond logistics. Oxagon aims to be powered entirely by renewable energy and home to 90,000 residents. Oxagon Hive is the first residential zone, and Oxagon Village is also in progress. Both will include green spaces, schools, and smart mobility solutions. On the industrial side, Oxagon has introduced an advanced clean manufacturing framework with Bain & Company and is collaborating with the World Economic Forum. Tech innovation is also thriving, including IBM's robotics orchestration platform and the Oxagon X McLaren Accelerator's second cohort of startups. While many Neom projects are still under construction, one destination is already bringing the vision to life: Sindalah, Saudi Arabia's first Neom tourism project. This ultra-luxury island on the Red Sea is officially Neom's first tourism destination and a major step toward Saudi Arabia becoming a global travel hotspot. Sindalah opened to guests on October 27, 2024, with a $45 million celebration hosted by Rob Report, featuring 65 super yaks and celebrity guests including Alicia Keys, Katherine Jenkins, and Chris Tucker. While the island is still being developed, several key attractions are already open, including the marina, yacht club, golf course, and multiple hotels and restaurants. The island of Sindalah will eventually feature 413 luxury hotel rooms and 333 high-end apartments from world-class brands like Four Seasons and Marriott. Visitors can also enjoy fine dining restaurants and upscale retail outlets. By 2028, the island is expected to welcome several thousand visitors every day. With its crystal clear waters, world-class hospitality, and unmatched experiences, Sindalah is all about luxury, leisure, and unforgettable moments. While Sindalah brings luxury to the sea, Trojena takes it to the mountains. Set high in the Soap Mountains, Trojena is Neom's bold mountain destination, combining cutting-edge design with year-round adventure. Guests will be able to ski and snowboard in winter, hike and mountain bike in summer, and enjoy water activities on a man-made freshwater lake. Trojena is designed to completely redefine outdoor tourism in the Gulf region. What really sets Trojena apart is its advanced snowmaking system. Using fan guns, the resort produces chemical-free snow that looks and feels like the real thing. Over 30 kilometers of ski slopes are planned, with 26 kilometers covered in real snow from early December through March. An additional 2-kilometer slope will be built on the roof of Trojena's iconic ski village, and 6.5 kilometers of synthetic dry slopes will allow skiing all year long. creating a full 12-month ski season. The snow is produced under controlled freezing conditions, operating 24/7 without disrupting the slopes. Each snow production zone has 12-hour snow storage and a complex piping system to distribute snow across the mountain. Construction is moving fast. Major excavation work is complete, and over 1,000 tons of steel have already been installed in the vertical ski village. The total steel framework will require 127,000 tons, equivalent to building 18 Eiffel Towers in just 18 months. Early shapes of the buildings are already visible, with tower cranes operating at high altitudes. Through the Neom port, Trojena has also received 2 double-shield tunnel boring machines, another milestone in its infrastructure development. Trojena is also set to host the 2029 Asian Winter Games, making it the first Middle Eastern location for the event. The destination will feature luxury hotels, wellness resorts, and the vault and ultra-modern vertical village built into the mountains. By 2030, Trojena aims to welcome over 700,000 visitors every year, offering a unique mix of adventure, sustainability, and futuristic living. The road ahead won't be easy, and timelines may shift, but one thing is clear: Saudi Arabia is betting big on a future that few imagine, and the construction has already begun. Meanwhile, Oxagon is emerging as a high-tech coastal city and logistics hub within Neom, located on the Red Sea near the Suez Canal. One of the world's busiest trade routes, Oxagon enjoys a huge strategic advantage. Satellite images show rapid development, especially at the Neom port, which recently became the first in Saudi Arabia to use fully automated, remotely controlled cranes.